bill?
Well, Christina, for several reasons. Number one, this bill is a spending bill. This bill is not a stimulus bill. I mean, when you talk to CBO will tell you that less than half of this bill will actually be spent in the first 2 years. My folks in South Carolina need help now. They're losing their jobs today. So we're trying to do some things that can help stimulate the economy immediately. When you think about the debt that this is going to add to the average family, it's $100,000 per family. That's incredible. And the tax relief that was supposed to be in there, like was in the Republican plan, is equivalent to about $13 a week. I mean, that's not what people are looking for. You know, the Republicans actually had a plan, Christina, which was half the price. And just to put it into South Carolina terms, the Republican plan would have put about 34,000 more people back to work than what this plan does. But, I mean, when you think about some of the things that are in there, I think about the outrage that some people feel. $30 million for a study on a small mouse. Now, the study may be important. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that going to put people back to work in South Carolina? $300 million for green golf carts. It might be a worthy project. I'm not debating that. Is that going to put people back to work in South Carolina? $50 million for the National Endowment of the Arts. Could be a great project. But is that going to put people back to work in South Carolina? So I think when we're looking at the overall package, when we're trying to take care of the American taxpayer, trying to put people back to work, I think it's the wrong way to go.
Okay.
You know, I'm very disappointed with the president. You know, when he came into office, he said, number one, this is going to be an open process. This is going to be a process where when we have conference reports and conference meetings, it's all going to be in the open. We're going to work in a bipartisan fashion. We're going to follow the rules of the House. Christina, none of that was done. This was a Democrat bill, conferenced by the Democrats. It was written in the dark of the night. It was posted last night at 11 or 12 o'clock, and we're spending almost $800 billion in less than 12 hours. So I'm very disappointed with what the president has said he was going to do and what's actually happened. I think so many people, when the president came into office, so many people were looking for something different in Washington. And over the last 3 weeks, since the president's been in, 2 weeks, whatever it's been, it's business as usual. The Democrats have gone right back to the same thing that they've done, and I think the American people are worse off because of it.
And my last question.
Sure.
For those, regular Joes or, people out there that don't understand what this economic stimulus bill is all about, what would be like one thing that you would want to tell that person, why this bill isn't a good thing? This
is growing the government like it's never grown before, Christina. When I think of how to stimulate the economy, I think about the folks that I talked about earlier, the small barbershop guy, the small hardware guy, the small businessman that is the heart and soul of this country. We need to be doing things to empower them to grow this economy. But yet this bill is empowering the federal government, growing the government largesse to say, we can solve your problems, when I think the small guy knows much better how to do that.